Hi friends, it's Walid and welcome to Creative Skills. Today, I am going to teach you guys about the select, subject and color range in Photoshop. These are very useful and powerful commands and they use artificial intelligence to detect highlights, midtones and shadows. In my previous Photoshop Basics series tutorial, I have explained about the selecting tools. If you didn't watch the tutorial, the link is on the top right corner of the screen, or you can also check the link in the descriptions below. You should check other tutorials to increase your knowledge about Photoshop. And if you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all new updates. Let's move to the Photoshop. I have already imported these two images in Photoshop, and let me consolidate these two images to tabs. Now I want to simply select these pairs. I can use many other selecting tools, but this time I'll simply go to the select and click on the subject. As we know, the subject command works on the artificial intelligence and it recognizes edges, midtones and shadows of the image. The selection is almost accurate. Here, some part of the edges are not selected. Let me zoom in the image by pressing Ctrl plus key and by selecting the quick selection tool, and the option add to selection is selected. Now I'll click on the subtract from selection option and click here. The selection is deselected. Let me press the Ctrl plus 0 key to fit on the screen. Here, I want to deselect these feet. Right now, the quick selection tool is selected. And in the options, the select option, select from selection is selected. I simply click and drag my cursor to the area where I do not want to make the selection. Right now, these two palettes are selected. I'll simply go to the adjustment layer and click on the hue saturation. And here I can easily change the color of the palettes. That is so simple and easy. Here is another image of a tree. You can see the edges of the tree are very thin and sharp. Such type of image is very difficult to remove the background. Let me duplicate the layer by pressing the Ctrl plus J key and turn off the original layer. And now I'll go to the select and click on the color range option. When I'll click on the color range option, a dialog box appears. Right now I want to make the selection of the tree only. First of all, we'll make a sample color. Right now we are selecting a sampled color. You can also select any of these colors as sample color. For example, if you want to make a selection of a red color in the images, you will simply select the red color or any other color, or you can also select the highlights, midtones or shadows. Right now I'll go with the sampled color. And I'll click any of the color and make it sample color, and I am going to add one more. Now I'll press the OK button. Here you can see the selection is much better. Let me zoom in the image. You will see all the selection. Here some extra area selected. I'll simply deselect this selection by selecting the quick selection tool, and in the options I'll click subtract from the selection and click on this. I'll select the rectangular marquee tool, and with the help of the rectangular marquee tool I can also deselect the selection. By holding down the spacebar key, I can also reposition the image and subtract the selection. And I'll press the Ctrl plus 0 key to fit onto my screen, and again with the help of rectangular marquee tool and subtract from the selection is selected from the options, and then deselect the selection. And now the tree is selected. You can see, let me zoom in the image. The tree and sharp edges are selected. Now I'll press the Ctrl plus 0 key to fit the image on the screen, and then create a layer mask. You can see my selection is much better than my previous selection. We can still adjust our layer mask. You can see here in the image the black color is still appearing. I'll simply select the brush tool and make the size of the brush tool and apply the brush here where the black color is still appearing. For testing purpose, I'll click on the create new layer and bring the layer one step below and fill the layer with any of the color. With the help of the brush while adjusting the size of the brush and apply to it. You can apply the brush to make it more better. Let me delete this layer because I do not want this layer. I'll simply click on the delete layer and press yes. Now the selection is accurate. I'll simply go to the adjustment layer and click on the hue saturation and change the color of the tree. You can see the color of the tree is changing. Much better. Now I want to remove this wooden part. I'll simply go to the layer mask and my brush tool is selected, and now I want to hide this wooden part. Let me bring the hardness value to 90% and apply to it. Now I'll turn on my original image. You can see the effect of hue saturation is applied on all the image. Now I want to apply hue saturation effect on the tree only. I'll simply right click on the hue saturation layer and select on the create clipping mask. Now the green color effect is applied on the tree only. Now I want to desaturate my original image. I'll simply go to the adjustment layer and select hue saturation and desaturate the background. And desaturate the background. You can see the tree is green and all the background is desaturated. I hope you have learned something from this tutorial. And if you want to ask anything regarding this tutorial, then please leave a comment. We'll reply you as soon as possible. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay connected with us. See you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.